Street Photography Secrets. 1 minute, 1 photo, 1 tip. Hi everyone, it's Seb here again with another street photography secret hint, or tip if you prefer. And we're going to head down into Paris, and we're going to go down here. Follow me if you will. Going to a place I've already showed you once, where I showed you some trains. But this time I'm going to show you a building. Right, we're down here. This is a road that goes across just inside Paris. This is the Périphérique, so the boundary of Paris. And you see this old line here, old line that doesn't really exist anymore. And along the lines that don't exist anymore are some very interesting buildings that don't exist anymore either. So let's have a look for one of them. Okay, there we are. That's my baby. Let's just zoom along. Isn't that glorious? Look at that. Great little building. You can guess what it is along this disused railway line. One of those things where people would sit up and, I don't know, look at trains. I'd love to live in one of those places. Wouldn't that be cool? So that's what I photographed. There's another one of those. No, hang on, let me just show you the photograph first. So there's my photograph of it. Pretty unspectacular. They're building a tramway here. This is what this stuff is. So there was that one. Looks like it's falling over. That one really looks like it's falling over. It must have been... okay, never mind. And this is the one I used, which also looks like it's falling over. This was the cleaned up photograph. Here was my first attempt at being a little bit arty. And here was my second. Now I was going to go with this one, but when I saw this, especially on the screen I'm looking at now, is much brighter and more saturated than the other one that I did it on originally. It looks terrible. It looks just a nightmare. So I think luckily I preserved one which wasn't so over the top. So I think I'm going to go with that one. I'd love to know what you think, by the way. Do you prefer this heavily over the top one, or this slightly more subdued one? Bearing in mind that reality, grim reality, is actually this. Right, now my tip is run the railroads. That means follow railroads and you'll find some amazing stuff, especially the unused ones, the ones that don't exist anymore in terms of real traffic. And I don't know about your city, but I'm sure you could find some that are either unused or little used, or even the ones that are used. You'll find a lot of old buildings like this which don't have much use anymore, or are abandoned, and they tend to look great. I'll just show you another one in case you are interested. Either you're interested because you might want to go and find it, or just because you're interested. You're allowed to be interested in my town, that's okay. You see it's still on this mass of lines, but it's just a bit further in, just down here. This is a crazy place, by the way. Going under here is pretty spooky if you ever get the chance. Let me take you down here. It's a bit hidden in trees, so you might not be able to see it. Where is it? Lost it. There we go, look at that. Spooky, spooky, spooky. There it is, hiding behind those trees. Went the wrong way. Okay, so that's my tip. Run the railroads down and you'll see some pretty spooky and very photogenic old buildings. That's it, see you next time. Happy riding, bye bye.
My love, in the absence of your smile.